Not every chapter of a homesteading journey is about building something new. Sometimes, life asks you to stop for a while.
Yeah.
Just a short time ago, this space was full of momentum. Beds being planted, systems getting fixed, the garden finally beginning to take shape. But life has a way of interrupting even the best intentions. A family emergency suddenly demanded all my time and attention, and the homesteading plans I had for this season had to be set aside. When life gets heavy, something has to give. For me, that meant stepping away from many of the habits I was trying to build. But somehow, one small part of the homesteading routine survived: bread. Not the long, slow process of hand kneading dough, but thanks to a small convenience of its own, the bread machine.
One of the ways I'm trying to limit my dependency on store-bought products is by making my own bread. But having a full-time job, having a family to manage, I can't do that on my own without some help. And so I have taken advantage of today's conveniences, and I make my white bread, my white loaf breads, in a bread machine. This just helps me to be more efficient about making my bread, and it helps me to be able to make it on a regular basis opposed to every once in a while, just because it is time consuming and labor intensive to do your own bread. And so this just helps me be able to get bread on the table fast for my family. I just follow the instructions that came with the bread maker to make my bread, which makes it really easy. I just dump all the recipes, all the ingredients in, and let it run. I don't like to bake it inside the bread maker because I don't like the shape. Let me show you the shape. I don't like the shape that it's going to come out in, and so what I do is once it's done doing all of its kneading and rising, I'll move it to a regular bread loaf pan and bake it in the oven so that I have a true bread shaped loaf to make sandwiches out of for the boys.
It's a small thing, but sometimes small rhythms are what carry us through difficult seasons. I used to think homesteading meant doing everything the traditional way, but lately, I'm learning that it might simply mean doing what you can when you can. The garden will still be here when life settles again, and so will the work of building this homestead. For now, one small loaf at a time feels like enough. Until next time, fellow growers, we'll keep tending what's ours to tend.